We're off and running at Oaklawn Park, and a bad stumble for Classically. He was well behind after that. Mr. Cougar not away well either, so those two second to last and last respectively. Patch O'Brien going to the front and clears off from Independent Paul, who takes the second position. Point Blank slips inside of runners and takes the third position around the clubhouse turn. American Raider, Wicked Melody are side by side. They're a length and a half clear of Rev 2 on the inside Outlaw Run, and Gluckstadt, who's 3 deep. Another 3 lengths to Classically, settling off the pace, second to last, well clear of Mr. Cougar, who is the trailer. 10 runners swing up the backstretch, and the pacemaker goes off at 9-5. His name is Patch O'Brien, takes a hold of the bit and leads by about 2. Point Blank taking the second position from Independent Paul. American Raiders 7 from the front. He's racing a joint fourth. On the outside, Gluckstocks with him. Then comes Outlaw Run attempting to get closer between horses. Wicked Melody down on the rail. Rev 2 is right between horses. Still a gap of 3 to Classically, and Mr. Cougar well out of it as they go into the far turn here. Patch O'Brien showing a little more rain to keep up and kicks on now to a half-length lead. Point Blank turning up the pressure from the outside has made a sustained run to the front. Big space of 5 or 6 now to Independent Paul. Gluckstadt is producing a run, about to claim the third position, and Classically's following his move, passing a few horses, but has a lot of work to do as they come to the top of the lane. Patch O'Brien putting away Point Blank, who's starting to struggle. Gluckstadt on the outside continues to make up good ground here into the second position. Patch O'Brien, the leader, is starting to get leg weary. Outside, Gluckstadt under the left-handed encouragement. Patch O'Brien keeps finding more on the front end. Gluckstadt trying to reel him in on the inside. Patch O'Brien finding more, and Patch O'Brien will prevail. Gate to wire for Patch O'Brien. Gluckstadt second, and a photo for third. It went to Independent Paul over Point Blank. And we're off. Uneventful beginning. From the far outside post, Copper Echo put into play is up challenging for the lead. It'll Do is close as well. Morum from the inside. It's Morum, It'll Do, and Charbon, who's 3 deep on the course, charging into the turn. Those 3 across the track. Copper Echo sets up shop right behind them in the 4th position, and Gamekeeper now racing inside of him. Gap of 2 to the gray. Rivetage, Gotta Have Dreams is next. Hollywood Ending right behind him. Second to last, Noble Gentleman, and that leaves Freddie Mac to trail the field as they approach the backstretch run. Contested tempo, 23-1 that first quarter mile, set by the leader, Morum, who's a half length in front. It'll Do there on the outside pressing. Gamekeeper makes his way into the third position pretty clearly now, and pretty easily as well. Going okay is Gamekeeper as they're halfway home. A length to Charbon, another 3 lengths back to Copper Echo, sent along already while losing ground, joined by Rivetage to the inside, and Gotta Have Dreams on the outside. Hollywood Ending now shaken up. He's 7 from the front, and a gap of 4 to Noble Gentleman and Freddie Mac as they round the far turn. This race will end at the 16th pole. They're rounding the turn. The big long shot, It'll Do, comes looking for the lead. Morum has come under siege. Now Gamekeeper is 3 deep on the course, producing a bid, and Gamekeeper looms large at the top of the lane and goes to the front. Gamekeeper off the turn, getting towards the rail and kicks for home and opens up 3. Gamekeeper with a furlong to go is all alone on the lead. Gamekeeper accelerates, still 3 lengths ahead. Gotta Have Dreams, It'll Do, far outside. Noble Gentleman trying to put in a late say, but nobody's going to catch the winner, and the winner is Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper well ahead. Second home was Freddie Mac from the rear of the field, then Gotta Have Dreams and Noble Gentleman. And they're off. Good beginning. Getting squeezed right after the break was 50 cent dollars, drops to the back with Ringside. From the post 9, Chaos Reigns is going to go out to the front. Noliber right there to match him, and these two hit the clubhouse turn as one. They put about 2.5 lengths on Coinage in the third position. Tiwanaku, the gray outside of him. Sonneman races in 5th, a half length to Unstable Prince, a gap of 2 lengths to Gasoline with 50-cent dollars. JP Race is second to last, and Ringside is at the rear of the field. They approach the backstretch run. On the outside, it's Chaos Reigns and the white blinkers. Inside, Noliber. These two a neck apart down the backstretch run with Coinage. A little bit keen now in the third position off the top two's heels. On the outside, Tiwanaku, the gray horse, still fourth as they start to pack up here. Sonneman in the 5th position between horses. JP Race is down at the rail, 50-cent dollars between horses approaching the forward turn run. And then comes Gasoline. He's going to be parked about 5 wide going into the turn, and Ringside is still at the back into the forward turn. This race will end at the 16th pole. Chaos Reigns, the leader, starts to kick on here from Noliber. On the inside, JP Race has gotten a good trip with Joseph Romero, slipping right through on the rail to come and challenge Chaos Reigns on the front end. And now JP Race is taken over. JP Race, with about 3/16 to go, has the lead narrowly. Chaos Reigns is in the second position. Here comes Gasoline with a rally. 4 outside is Ringside. Furlong to go. JP Race in front. Ringside trying to spring the upset from the far outside. 2-horse battle between JP Race and Ringside, and JP Race is going to win it. JP Race finishes strong to score, and he's coming home to win it nicely here. JP Race over 50-cent dollars, who gets up for the second spot. Gasoline third, and a photo for fourth, Ringside and Unstable Prince.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere. Exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Hey, Sophie, want to know the speed figures, class ratings, and pace numbers of every horse running today? What about the past performances? How about watching a replay? Want to place a bet?
I already did, Nancy, on the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Do you want to know the dam and sour of every horse running today? What about their workout records? What about jockey and trainer stats? What about track bias stats?
Where'd you find that?
The Oaklawn Anywhere app updated. You're such a boomer. Give me your phone. I can't believe you didn't know that there's everything from favorite win percentages to run style stats and median win payouts. I mean, there's a lot more on here too.
Deposit some funds into my account while you're at it, and let's make some money. Oaklawn Anywhere makes my job a lot easier.
Watch, learn, and wager on racing around the world with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Our season
never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And Laroff, good beginning. Taka wins the break and shoots to the front, clears off in the first furlong or so. Georgia on E's Mind is moving up, and here comes Poetic Fury to be part of the action on the lead. So a three-way go on the front end. Poetic Fury, Georgia on E's Mind in the middle, and Taka, who's 3 deep. Kentucky Starlet right behind them, placed in a good position, fourth on the outside, within 3 lengths of the lead, another length and a half to a line of 3. Avalon Girl, What's Her Number, and Carson K, who's deep going into the forward turn run, and Alex is next. Miss World Peace alongside of her. Maria Time shuffled back to the second last position, and Little Knockout is at the back as they round the far turn. Poetic Fury, Manny Esquivel clear off now with 5/16 to go, get to the fence, and strides a length and a half clear of the rest. Kentucky Starlet coming out of the pack, chasing this front runner into the second position. Talk under pressure, losing ground, turning for home on the inside, and then comes What's Her Number into the third position, mounting a rally, has 3 lengths to gain. Furlong remaining. Poetic Fury in front. Kentucky Starlet second, trying to get to the front runner, but is not quickening. What's Her Number into the second position, the only one that can beat Poetic Fury. Poetic Fury in front. What's Her Number lunging late. It is a photo finish, very tight in the end between What's Her Number and Poetic Fury. Kentucky Starlet third and Alex fourth. Nine right now. And they're off. Baton Rouge was away last and is being aggressively ridden to try to show speed here. It's going to be the favorite, Bishop's Bay, alongside of Woodcourt in the early stages. Vittorio trying to get through on the rail, isn't going to get through. Has to tap on the brakes, takes back to third, going into the first turn run. Bishop's Bay, the leader by a neck from Woodcourt. Vittorio, a length and a half behind them in third. Empire Builder joins that rival. Willie D's, Black Powder, they're side by side. Carolo Rapido running in midfield is 7 lengths off the lead. Gap of 3 to Baton Rouge, second to last, and Hayes Strike is at the back. They're down the backstretch, and it's the heavy favorite. Bishop's Bay on the lead a half length. Woodcourt right there to the outside, pressing him. Length and a half to Vittorio, settling in third. Empire Builder still alongside of him. Willie D's is about a half length in front of Black Powder, and then comes Carolo Rapido, Baton Rouge, second to last on the inside, still 6 or 7 behind, and a big space to Hayes Strike, who's well out of it as they go into the far turn. It appears Bishop's Bay goes pretty well here under Florent Giroux. Bishop's Bay a neck in front. Woodcourt's turning up the pressure, though, and he's even with Bishop's Bay around the turn. Empire Builder in an all-out drive third. Vittorio fourth to the inside of him as they come to the top of the lane. Baton Rouge still well out of it. Top of the stretch. Bishop's Bay has asked for more. Woodcourt continues to fight with him, and these two in a slugfest coming off the turn. Outside, Black Powder at 51-1. He's in with a good shot. Black Powder, Bishop's Bay, they're squeezing Woodcourt, who had to check. Far outside, Carolo Rapido's putting in a late bid. Bishop's Bay trying to fight with Black Powder. Those two exchanged a brush with a 16th to go. It's Black Powder, Bishop's Bay to the inside. Black Powder did it at a huge number, 51-1 under Isaac Castillo. Bishop's Bay, nose loss in second. Carolo Rapido third home. And they're off. Insercell stumbled badly at the break and is well out of it in the early part. Awakening put into play at once as an arrow lead early from Take Charge My Lady in the second position. La Fantastica third going into the first turn. The Gray Princess Aaliyah is saving ground early, 2 lengths off the lead. Cat Pays the Toll not cornering well, nor is Insercell, who's trying to lug out here. Insercell around the turn. Calipari's Girl as well, also not cornering too well here. Slipping inside of those 3, Enticing Beauty claims about the 6th position, swinging up the backstretch. First is Awakening. Awakening setting the pace with a clear lead. The margin's a length and a tail. Take Charge My Lady right behind in chase mode second. Gap of 2 to La Fantastica. Princess Aaliyah runs in the 4th position with Zagruda. They're side by side. A length and a half to Cat Pays the Toll. Insercell to the outside. Enticing Beauty shuffled back to the second last position. And Calipari's Girl is the trailer. 23-3 for the first quarter. The half in 49 seconds flat. Not a fast pace here at it all set by Awakening, who hits the forward turn just a neck in front. Take Charge My Lady, turning up the pressure, and these two kick on together, and they've opened up 4 or 5 on Princess Alea and Zagruda, who's now sent along from the 5th position, losing ground. Coming to the top of the lane, this race will end at the 16th pole. Take Charge My Lady has the lead by a length. Awakening struggling to keep up and is losing position. Take Charge My Lady off the turn leads them and scampers away to a 2.5 length lead. La Fantastica coming out of the crowd to take the 2nd spot, but it appears Take Charge My Lady has plenty for the stretch run, and she's kicking clear for a decisive win. Take Charge My Lady coasts in. Second home in the race was La Fantastica, third Princess Alea, and then Zagruda.
Are you ready for this? 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 Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Welcome to Oaklawn, where every arrival marks the beginning of a memorable stay. From the moment you walk through our doors, Oaklawn's dedicated team is committed to exceeding your expectations. Our concierge is ready to welcome you by tailoring your ideal escape. Indulge in the amenities of our resort and immerse yourself in Oaklawn's cabana-lined pool, the perfect place to soak up the sun. Allow us to personalize a retreat for rejuvenation at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star spa. Conveniently located inside Oaklawn, the Astral Spa offers a comprehensive menu of therapies designed to delight the modern-day spa enthusiast. Explore a new level of luxury at Oaklawn, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your haven to stay, play, and get away. Discover the charm of Hot Springs and check into Oaklawn, your ultimate destination. At Oaklawn, we're all about getting you closer to the action no matter where you are.
And we have 2 apps to keep you in the game.
You can bet on your favorite teams with Oaklawn Sports.
Or you can bet on your favorite horses with Oaklawn Anywhere.
Whether you're home or on the go, Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports gives you a safe and secure platform to get in on the action with thousands of wagering options right at your fingertips.
Oaklawn Sports is available anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Where you can bet on your favorite teams or players in a variety of sports, including in-game proposition betting.
Oaklawn Anywhere is the horse racing app exclusively for Arkansas residents,
Where you can watch and wager on all the top races from Oaklawn,
along with year-round races from coast to coast and around the globe.
whether you're at the track, on the go, or at home.
The excitement is always within reach.
With Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports.
Oaklawn is your gateway to stay connected to the sports and horse racing that you love.
Up your game with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and wager anytime, anywhere with Oaklawn Anywhere. Download both today from the App Store or Google Play. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And they're off. A stumble at the break from Benny K and Susie 2, who's in midfield after that beginning. Perfect shot on the lead with Twas Lola on the far outside. Simply Enchanting not far off. Perfect shot taking back. Sicilian Grandma in the mix as well as they go into the first turn run. Sicilian Grandma gets to the rail and leads the way along with 'Twas Lola. These two together on the front end. They put 2 lengths on Outrageously, who's setting up shop right behind them, stalking relaxed in the 3rd spot, Simply Enchanting outside of her. Then comes Crazy Cammy, Perfect Shot on the outside, 4 lengths off the pace, a gap of 2 to Ingest My Heels with Kirby K to the outside, another length and a half to Carrara, and then comes Saranac Lake running 2 lengths ahead of Contour. Benny K and Susie 2 has dropped to the back and is losing position. They head down the back stretch here. Sicilian Grandma still in front, just a neck though. 'Twas Lola hounding from the outside. On the inside, Outrageously attempting to get closer. And here comes Outrageously, finds a seam in the 2-path and splits the top 2 and kicks on now as they go into the far turn run. So Outrageously is taking control of things around the far turn run, leads by a narrow margin around the far turn. The early leaders are giving way. Simply Enchanting into the 2nd position within a neck of this front runner. Perfect Shot ready to go 3 wide. She's making her move as they come to the top of the lane. On the inside, Outrageously, Perfect Shot, grandstand side, moving to the front and hits the front as they come off the corner. Crazy Cammy on the inside making a race of it, taking 2nd, and then Ingest My Heels as they come for home. Ingest My Heels far outside, gaining on Perfect Shot. Ingest My Heels to the front, and Ingest My Heels wins it. Ingest My Heels over Perfect Shot, Crazy Cammy, and Simply Enchanting. And Laroff. Looks like they're scrimmaging for the early lead here. Nobody's really intent on getting it, and it's going to be Maximus Magic who's going to come up there and have a narrow lead as they come by us with 1 lap to go. On the outside, Huge Bigley running in 2nd. Bright Leaf alongside of him in the 2-path in the gray. Mandolin Wind down on the inside. Not a fast pace at all here. They're just crawling on the front end. Maximus Magic, the leader by a nose. On the inside, Mandolin Wind right there. Huge Bigley is 3 deep in the 3rd position. Ethereal Road tugging a bit, joining Bright Leaf and Lucky Boss to the inside. Deeper is the Thunderer, who's 4 wide on the course, and Painter's Canvas is 5 wide. Executive Action at the back, just 4 lengths from first to last as the field of 9 makes their way up the backstretch here. Huge Bigley has a share of the lead now. Maximus Magic holds the inside position. Mandolin Wind right behind, galloping in 3rd, a half length off the top 2. The Thunderer outside in 4th, and Bright Leaf racing alone now in the 5th position, 2 behind, and a line of 4 at the back. Executive Action, Painter's Canvas, Ethereal Road, and Lucky Boss as they approach the far turn run. Mandolin Wind finds an opening on the rail and comes challenging for the lead with Maximus Magic. Huge Bigley 3 deep as they go into the far turn. The Thunderer is 4 wide as they round that far turn now. Gap of 2 to Ethereal Road, who's claiming the 5th position. Executive Action is next. Bright Leaf is tailing off towards the outside as they come to the top of the lane. Mandolin Wind still with the lead. Huge Bigley right there. Maximus Magic gives way between them as they come to the top of the lane, and the Thunderer deep on the course off the corner. Huge Bigley, Mandolin Wind side by side as they approach the final furlong. Mandolin Wind on the inside. Huge Bigley is outside. Huge Bigley with a nose in front. Mandolin Wind to the inside. Not going down without a fight, but Huge Bigley has the edge, and Huge Bigley will win it. Huge Bigley, Christian Torres over Mandolin Wind and Rafael Bejarano. The Thunderer was 3rd, Executive Action 4th.
This is my Oaklawn.
Looking for a win? When you sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, there's an easy way to score a $150 bonus, and it's as simple as placing your next bet. Here's how it works. You sign up, place your bets because that's the fun part, and for every $200 you wager in the first 30 days, Oaklawn gives you $50.
$50?
Yes, just keep placing your bets to reach $150 in bonus cash. Easy, right? Every time you hit the $200 mark, you'll get your bonus credited in the next 3 business days. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, place your bets, and start collecting your bonus. It's as easy as it sounds. Remember, the thrill of racing is always at your fingertips with Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. Uneventful start. Frosted Departure hit the ground running and strides in front with Unload, who's quarter-horsed out of the gate to get to the front and show some speed. And Unload is the leader here from Frosted Departure, who keeps tabs with him. Horace Mann is right behind them in the 3rd position. Sees the Night is 3 deep between them, getting shuffled back here. Laughing Boy into the turn, shuffled back to 5th, racing alone now. Gap of 2 to Full Screen. Then Quality Chic and the trailer, Red Route 1. He will attempt to do his best running later, but per usual, takes his customary spot at the back of the pack, at least 15 lengths behind the tearaway leader, Frosted Departure. 22 and 2/5 seconds, the first quarter mile here. They're moving right along. Frosted Departure with a fast pace, opens up 2.5 lengths. Unload backs away into the 2nd position, happy to let this leader get away while flying on the front end. Horace Mann running in the 3rd position, sees the Night to his outside, then Laughing Boy, Full Screen. Quality Chic still 2nd to last, and he's running 8 lengths ahead of Red Route 1, who is still well behind as they go into the far turn. Frosted Departure, 45 and 4/5 seconds for the half. Flying out here. That is very fast time on any racetrack, but especially here at Oaklawn Park. And the leader is Frosted Departure. Let's see how much more he's got here. He's coming back to the group. He's got a 5-length lead. Unload in the 2nd spot. And in the meantime, Horace Mann is giving way and is dropping back. He's done. Frosted Departure off the turn, drifts wide. He's exhausted. Here comes Seize the Night. Unload is weakening. Far outside, Quality Chic putting in a bid. And then Full Screen between horses. Red Route 1 never picked up his feet. They're coming down the lane. Seize the Night's in front. Quality Chic on the outside. 2-horse race. Seize the Night inside. Quality Chic on the outside. Seize the Night with the narrow lead coming to the line, and Seize the Night seizes the day and wins the tinsel. Quality Chic 2nd, Full Screen 3rd, and 4th was Red Route 1. The nightcap. And they're off. And a bad stumble from Major Blue. Martin Garcia did a heck of a job to stay on, but he is well behind after that. WW Scouts Honor very quick as a share of the lead with Carbone, who's aggressively ridden, and looms boldly, splits that pair. These 3 tussle on the front end. Ninja Warrior right off of them, running in the 4th position. Then Invaluable down on the outside, approaching the halfway mark here. Excitable Boy inside, slipping inside of runners going into the turn. Then comes Chiringo as they pack up into the corner. Red Flag is 4 wide on the course. He's trying to pass runners about 5 lengths off the pace. And at the back is American Outlaw as they round the far turn here. Contentious battle continues on the lead. Carbone strides level with WW Scouts Honor and looms boldly, the first of that trio to blink, and is backing away. On the outside, Invulnerable's making a run, and Red Flag catches the eye on the far outside. Carbone is asked for his best. Red Flag, grandstand side, continues to run on, and WW Scouts Honor is not done. Invulnerable in with a big shot at a big price. It's Red Flag with the lead as they hit the 16th pole. Invulnerable to the inside, switches to the wrong lead, but he's trying hard. Red Flag with the upper edge. Red Flag, Julian Leperoux with a natural hat trick. Invulnerable's 2nd best. Space back to 2 Eagles River. Carbone was also involved in the photo for the Shodo.